In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to quickly set up QuickBooks Online for your business. This step-by-step tutorial not only saves you time and mental energy, but will also help you create a custom chart of accounts that you can tailor specifically for your business. If you're a coach or an online course creator, then this is for you. Hi, I'm Allison. I'm an online business educator and a QuickBooks Online Certified Pro Advisor. If you have some help getting your QuickBooks Online account set up the right way, be sure to click the link in the description to grab my free QuickBooks Online roadmap, and I'll walk you right through it. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do to get started is create your QuickBooks Online account. You can click on my affiliate link in the description, and we can get your account all set up. You can see that with my affiliate link, you'll save 30% for 6 months. So as it says below here, that's 20% more savings over 6 months compared to standard new customer discount. I recommend Simple Start. There's obviously multiple options for plans, but I've worked with hundreds of different bookkeeping clients, and Simple Start has always been more than enough for what they need. If you do find there are features that you need later on, you can always upgrade your account. So you can go ahead and choose that plan, and then I would just continue without payroll. And then on the following page, you can go ahead and enter your information and sign up for your account. If you need to pause this video quickly while you do that, I'll meet you in the next portion where we're going to get started importing your chart of accounts. Perfect. Now that you've signed up for your QuickBooks Online account, they're going to walk you through a quick setup process. We'll go ahead and get started. And there's just going to be a few questions to answer. You can enter your business name. I've just made sample business name, and we'll continue on to the next question. What were you using before QuickBooks? I'm just going to put something generic. I usually keep the startup process very generic with my answers because we're going to customize your account once we have access anyway, so we don't have to get too specific here. So I'm just going to put something else like pen and paper. Moving on, the first question is optional. Second, business type. If you don't know your business type, but I'm not sure otherwise, put what you are. I'm just going to select sole proprietor. What's your role? We're going to put owner. How many employees? I'm just going to put just the owner for now. Put whatever's applicable to you. Continue. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and select link a bank or credit card. Do this first. And then link accounts. For the rest of these, we're just going to select skip for now. The process right along. Skip for now. So you're going to go ahead and create the account. Take just a few seconds. All right, let's go. Okay, and once you have access to your account, we're going to start out by going to the chart of accounts. You should see your main page, and you'll see the menu over here on the left. And at the top, bank transactions, you can see that's already under bookmarks. That's where a lot of the work occurs. So I usually go to this window first. And from here, we can find most everything that we're going to need. Okay, and then you can see once we're on the bank transactions page, across the top here, it has a lot of the areas that you're going to use a fair amount. So this is where I'm going to go into chart of accounts. And then once we're in here, you can see it just gave us very generic accounts and only a few. Thankfully, we're going to import our own accounts to use. So first thing I'm going to do is batch select all of the accounts and remove any that I can. Most of these are default system accounts, so you're not going to be able to remove them. But I believe there is one, possibly sales, that can be removed. So I'm going to go ahead and make inactive. You can't ever fully delete any of your accounts from chart of accounts, but you can make them inactive. So I'm going to hit yes, make inactive, and then it's going to tell me right away that 5 of the 6 I can't remove because, again, they're default accounts. So we'll say got it. And it's telling me up here which ones I wasn't able to remove, which is fine. So now we have it down to the minimal number of accounts. We're going to go ahead and import our custom chart of accounts within that roadmap. There is a list with the chart of accounts, so you can see exactly what we're bringing in. I've highlighted ones that are typically default accounts that can't be removed, so those are already there. Refunds, we're going to manually make those sub-accounts. We'll need this chart of accounts list to know which ones to do that with. To access that chart of accounts, go to the second page under Import Chart of Accounts and click on Download Chart of Accounts and save that CSV file to your desktop or anywhere where it's easiest to find. So let's go back to our chart of accounts. We're going to go up here to New, click the drop down and click Import. Then we're going to grab that file that I just told you about. And I have that on my desktop. So right here, we're going to click Open. Down in the very bottom right corner, we're going to click Next. We're going to make sure that these accounts are all lined up correctly. We want detail type going to detail type, account name to account name, type to type. I don't use account numbers, so we can just skip over that and go down here to next. And then here you can see the accounts that we're bringing in, the type of account, the detail type. Under account name, if you want to go ahead and personalize these now. So maybe you have a Chase checking, and I usually try to put the last 4 digits of the account. When we go to connect those accounts to your bank or to your credit card, it's going to be easier for you to know which account is connected to which chart of accounts account. So I would put something in there that makes it easy for you to know which is which. Maybe we have a Chase savings account, 5678, and then PayPal bank we'll leave alone. Credit card, maybe we have a Capital One card that ends in 444. Just any way that you can customize those so that they match your accounts. If you only have one credit card account, then you would deselect the second one so that it's not imported. You can easily remove anything like that. If you need to add an extra account, we'll have to do that afterward in the chart of accounts. From here, you can customize names and remove any accounts you don't need. The equity accounts, I would leave alone. The income accounts, maybe you want to customize this to client income and client refunds. That's going to be a sub account underneath of there so that it automatically deducts from your client income. Maybe your income too is course income. And then you have course refunds. If you want to call this online course, you can as well. Again, you can customize it however you like. And then everything else can be left alone. If you have independent contractors and you are tracking them, you would put the name of the first contractor under contractor 1. If you don't have independent contractors, you can just deselect all of the boxes associated with those and not import them. Everything else should be good to go. Once you have it customized how you like, you can go ahead and click import in the bottom right corner. Take it just a minute to import everything in for you, and then sometimes we have to do a refresh with QuickBooks Online to see our changes. I'll show you how to designate those sub-accounts. Anything that has a little arrow next to it needs to become a sub-account, so we'll take care of that right now. You can see all of our accounts in here, customized. Here's how you would add a new account. We're going to designate that as a bank account, and then the detail type is savings. You want to make sure if you're adding accounts that you're setting your account type and the detail type correctly, and then you go ahead and click save. That's how we add additional accounts. We'll scroll down and find our sub-accounts. We know that these contractor accounts, we want to go ahead and edit those and make those sub-accounts. Make this a sub-account, and then as soon as you check that, it lets you select the parent account, which is independent contractors, and you'll click save. Same way with payment processing fees, we're going to go ahead, edit the PayPal fees, and we want to make that a sub-account underneath payment processing fees. So you would go ahead and continue that process with the other contractor. As many contractors as you have under there, you would make sub-accounts, and then Stripe fees would go under there. And then also we would do the same thing with our income up here, client refunds. So I'll just show you a quick example of that one. You're going to take that account, make it a sub-account of client income. And you're going to do the same for course refunds. Set up and ready. And now we can connect our bank and credit card accounts. All right, from the chart of accounts, we'll want to get back to bank transactions. You can also click here to link your accounts if they're prompting you right here in the chart of accounts, or you can just click bank transactions. And from here, it'll say connect account. So we're going to go ahead and select connect account. And then you can search your bank or credit card, whoever that may be. And they put some of the more popular ones up here, Chase, Wells Fargo. You'll just want to select your bank or search for it or credit card, and then you're going to go ahead and click on that. Again, when they connect to your accounts, it is read only. They're just bringing in transactions. The connection can't make any changes to your bank or credit card account. Once it pulls up the login screen, we'll go ahead and log in with our account information. I've entered mine. I'm going to go ahead and click sign in. Okay, it's telling you it's going to link what it wants to know. Click next. You can select your credit card, or if you have your bank accounts there as well, you're going to select the account that you want to connect. Put link to my account. Okay, it's setting up the connection. Give it a few more seconds here. And then from here, you get to select the account that you want to connect it to. So in this case, I would have put this credit card and the last 4 digits on my account numbers, and I would go ahead and let's say it's this one, a Chase card. I'm going to connect to that, and then it's going to let you select how far back you want to go to bring in transactions. So if you're just doing bookkeeping for the current year, you would want to start with the beginning of the year. So if you're within 90 days, which right now we are, I could go back. This actually lets me select last year. So it depends on the account. Sometimes it only allows 90 days. Sometimes it'll allow you to go further back. I think PayPal typically lets you go back a year. So a lot of times it just depends on the account and what they'll allow you to do. But if you're wanting to start your bookkeeping as of the beginning of the current year, obviously you would go to January 1st of the current year. If you're wanting to start from last year, you would have to go to January 1st of last year. Or if you cannot go that far back, you'll have to go as far as you can, and then you would need to manually import the rest of the transactions. You can check custom date and select the date you want, or just go from the beginning of the current year, and then you're going to connect and it's going to bring in all of your transactions for that time frame. So that's an example of how you connect your bank accounts or your credit cards. It's the same process for both. And then the other connection that I was going to give you a sample of is how to connect your PayPal accounts. When you're connecting your PayPal account, I really recommend not using Connect to PayPal. That is an app that QuickBooks offers, and it's pretty involved on the back end with setting up services and products. I typically prefer to go a different route. So I'll just type in PayPal. And then from this window, it gives you lots of different PayPal connections. I actually prefer to use the option that just says PayPal and has home in the URL. I will select that option, hit continue, and then you'll connect with your business PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account for your business, you can skip this step. Then you're going to come down here and select PayPal Bank, and then you're going to select the date. Maybe you're just starting the beginning of this year, and then you're going to hit connect, and it's going to bring in your transactions. Okay, once you've connected all of your accounts and you're back on the bank transaction screen, this is what you'll see. Across the top, you'll see cards that represent each one of your accounts that are currently connected and bringing in transactions, and down below, you'll see the actual transactions themselves. Now, this is just a sample account from QuickBooks Online, but I wanted to give you an example of what it'll look like once your accounts have been connected and the transactions are feeding in. This is nice because you're not having to manually enter transactions every month. If there is, it'll usually flag it on the card and let you know if there's an issue with the connection. But from here, you can start categorizing transactions. So you're all set. Don't forget to click the link in the description below to get my free QuickBooks Online Roadmap. Thanks so much for watching, and please be sure to let me know if you have any questions at all in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon with another video.